And welcome everyone here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube for some Katarina Challenger. Alright, so yesterday we were talking in Twitch chat about making a Katarina deck. You know, just playing some more Katarina because it's a pretty interesting card. Just its ability that whenever it strikes you recall it, and then every single time you play it, you rally, and it keeps going back to your hand. Just a pretty interesting card that we don't play very much of. And so I wanted to build a Katarina deck, honestly, with Shunpo, and kind of have a heavy Noxus theme with Shunpo, and try out Shunpo and see how this card would do and everything. But I tried like just a almost all Noxus deck, you know, I put the Noxus Allegiance card and everything, and I don't know, just wasn't quite good enough, wasn't quite what I wanted. You know, it didn't have like enough interaction and stuff like that. And so for today, you know, I want to play Katarina. For today, we're going to be playing Katarina with Demacia. So what Katarina can do is it gives you a late game card that you can just play over and over and rally over and over. And so you want to put Katarina in a deck where attacking is something that you want to be doing. Hey, Vidal. And so you know, we need to play in a deck like where attacking is very profitable. But then and so that's why I'm going to try playing it with the challenger stuff, you know, with Protege, Fiora, all that kind of stuff with the challenger stuff. Having Legion Drummer, you know, from Noxus also with Brightsteel, or sorry, with War Chefs gives you another card to support your challengers as well. So that's what we're going to try, is Katarina with that. These Demacia cards also, like, they can just run out of gas against removal heavy decks and everything, but that's also kind of where Katarina shines, because Katarina is a great late game card whenever you have like 8-9 mana, like where you can play it even multiple times a turn. And so, you know, like, you don't need to have a whole lot of cards, because if you have a lot of cards in hand, you want to be playing those and playing those out and onto the battlefield, and you just kind of don't have time to play Katarina. And so maybe this could be a good option for playing Katarina. I'm still going to keep on working on like the whole Katarina Shunpo, and maybe, you know, I want to have it based on you know, things that reward you for attacking, whether that's like Battering Ram every single time it attacks gets +4/+0, Legion Marauder, Vanguard First Blade, things like that. Still working on that deck. You know, it's going to take a little bit more time to really figure that one out, because of course I also want the decks to be good. But we're going to put it with Demacia here. We got so we got 3 Noxus cards. We got Legion Rearguard for a good 1-drop, the Legion Drummer, and the Katarina. Hopefully, you know, that's 9. Hopefully we still hit on Bannerman quite a bit, but we will miss on Bannerman sometimes. That's just the way it goes. All right, so this is our first deck of the day, Katarina Challenger. Let's give it a try. All right, so I need to go to play. We're going to go on over to ranked, play 10 matches. And let's get started. Let's kick this day off. All right, a couple similar cards. Ooh. I mean, I guess War Chefs and Brightsteel Protector both attack for 3, so it doesn't really matter which one we play right away here. But the reason why to play War Chefs is because Protector can be better later on in the game than what War Chefs can be.
Always 2 steps ahead. Tread lightly, strike hard.
So I'm going to try to have the 2-1 kill the 4-3. I feel like we don't really need to risk Fiora dying at all, and it's not like this isn't really a game where we're going to be trying to win with Fiora's alternate win con at all. So I had the, just had the single combat available just in case something happened, but obviously I could have single combated and fought and killed their 4-3, but their 4-3 was going to be dying anyway. We're going to save it to be able to take out like a Karma or something like that. All right, so we have a good battlefield here. Looks like the opponent's really thinking about what to do. Vile Feast to the 3-2. I could see that being followed by Withering Wail.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Alright, I guess it's probably better to do the 4-2. Do I just do the 3-2 Challenger? Yeah, it's definitely worth 2-for-1ing ourselves instead of letting Karma just keep getting spells. If I play Swiftwing Lancer, I think my worst case scenario is they play Thresh, right? Frenzied Skitter, alright. That's kind of a worst case scenario, I suppose.
Eat up, friend.
Could have done it like where this thing, kills the 3-3 and it's at 1, and then we pump up the other thing and it kills the spider.
Return to us.
No.
The world awaits. Forward.
All right, so unfortunately we don't get to play Katarina because, just mana wise, I want to double spell and get everything out here. Let's see. Let's start with you, and then you pump up the you, and then you and you pull these.
No one goes hungry.
Oh, whoops. I meant to do that the other way of have the 4 power get quick attack, but oh well. Yeah, we're playing against Spooky Karma with the Thresh version of Spooky Karma. That's a lot of spells. Okay. A lot of spells that couldn't save him. We still had the Katarina in our back pocket. That if they would have survived, we would start using Katarina. Ooh. Unlocked a chest. Diamond chest. Oh, this is my first area to max out. That's my first time seeing that max thing there. Alright, bunch of commons that we'll have extra copies of. Man, everything's extra copies. Alright, so lots of shards. Alright, so now Freljord's my active region. That's fine. Ionia is 16. Shadow Isles is 16. Let's go to Ionia. Let's do this one. Now I'll just finish them down the line. Okay. It's actually the great part. Hey, Rex, what's up? And Jai Sagan. Dr. Mata, that's actually the best part about this game. It is very, very free to play friendly. You honestly do not need to invest money into this game. You can earn everything. Yeah, champions and rares. Rares can be kind of a bottleneck. No, the level 20 chest doesn't have a champion, no. Right before it, you get a champion wildcard at like level 18 or 19, depending on the region. You get a champion wildcard, but no, 20, you don't get one. So Katarina is a great late game card, but this is a matchup where we could be behind. You know, like they're a very aggressive deck too, and so I don't really didn't want Katarina right away. No, this game is it's much better than Arena for free to play. It's hardly comparable. Arena, you can't really play competitively free to play unless it takes like a couple months to get like one deck. This after like after a couple months you'll have everything in the whole game. But even before that, you can build up your decks pretty well.
Always 2 steps ahead. For the honor of House Laurent.
The new
I work best alone.
be really interesting to see like the new weekly rewards that are like, so like the weekly like every single week you unlock a vault every Tuesday, and after starting this upcoming Tuesday they're changing what those rewards even look like.
The finest blades for my lady.
I need only one to win.
We're gonna start getting a lot more rewards starting Tuesday. Basically, it doesn't like before. It has capped at level 13. Like if you like you get a level 1 chest to start with, and then if you play a good amount, you get a level 2, and then you play, you get a level 3, and so on. It's capped at level 13 each week. And now starting this next one's going to be uncapped, and every single level you just get more and more and more. So the more you play, the more you unlock each week. Hey QQ. Really wish I could play Bannerman and one of these things, but we can't. I could play Lancer. And then just try to have Lancer kill Lucian and Fiora kill Senna.
Smell that? A fight's a-cooking.
A cut above the rest.
What if I just don't kill Lucian?
Try me.
Is it bad to have rearguard trade with war chefs when I have double bannermen?
Okay, ready.
Possibly.
I'll sleep when they're dead.
I'm glad they didn't block with the war chefs because of all my bannermans.
Vice! Head to the base!
This is mercy.
Eat up, friend! Oh, please.
Strike without worry.
Um. Wait, Lucian's gonna kill Fiora, isn't? Yeah, Lucian's gonna just kill Fiora. Right? Because double attack? Like the first attack will take out the barrier, and then the second attack will kill Fiora.
Protect House Laurent.
For the glory of Demacia.
Seriously?
Won't get away fast.
Batter him!
Burn away the shadows.
No one goes hungry!
Gosh. I should have just killed Lucian. Should have killed Lucian.
I pity you. Strength and grace, beauty in the play.
Don't necessarily have a great plan.
Soldiers to me.
That makes life more difficult. Don't really have a great plan.
I'll do better this time.
Must be fair.
Oh my gosh! I just messed this up. Oh, I need to do this the other way around. I need to have the 4-3 over here. Because they're gonna let... They can just chump block and then they rally. I guess if they rally... Okay, they didn't. Because I guess if they rally, I have 2 blockers.
Feel the sizzle. Batter 'em.
Right on!
Eat up, friend. Don't back down. This is my opponent. Eyes bigger.
I lost.
Raise the banner. Lift our spirits.
Push back the darkness.
Got your back!
So close. This is so close. Made some critical mistakes in this game, but we are still very close to winning. You know, they just got the 1 card left.
Stands in our way.
Okay. Doesn't seem like this is a good attack for them. All this attack does is trade Lucian for Bright Steel Protector, but of course we don't know what that last card is. Like, what could that last card possibly be? Because it's not a unit, because if it's a unit they would just play it and kill me. I guess it could be like a Cythria, where Cythria costs too much mana. Or it could be the Bright Steel Protector. I bet that's what it is. It's gotta be Bright Steel Protector. So in that case, I should play both my creatures, because then they would probably just have 1. I don't really see any reason to...
Strength and grace.
like, which way to play which. Or it could be a deny. Yeah, that's true. It could be a deny. No, because if it was deny, they would have denied the single combat. And they would have won. So it wasn't deny. It had to have been Bright Steel Protector. But, I mean, if it was Bright Steel Protector, they would have just played Bright Steel Protector right there and not conceded. Maybe another rally? I wonder what that card could have been. Do I want to keep Blade Keeper? No, we'll look for something cheaper. Looks like Blade Keeper is replaced by Blade Keeper. GG's. That was, yeah. That was a pretty awesome game. Ugh, that's worst case scenario. Boom Crew rookie.
Vice.
In position. Behind ya.
Can you stomach this? Time to go.
All right, but we'll have Fiora. You know, hopefully we have War Chefs pump up Fiora, kill Boom Crew rookie. Like that's the plan
Steps ahead.
for this turn. It can get ruined by a removal spell on War Chefs right now.
First big mission.
Okay,
Hand to the face.
that kind of ruins it. I mean, they're just going to be able to kill my other War Chefs. You know, like we're trading War Chefs for rookie and do 2 damage to the next rookie. Hey, Chief Seth, good morning. Good morning. Hope all is well.
A morsel of bread.
As I expected.
Wow. Yeah, I guess Fiora was just like they're looking at their hand and seeing, I can't deal with this Fiora. That was a quick game. That's a quick concession. But our Katarina deck is 3-0. We have played 0 Katarinas, but besides that, our deck is 3-0. If you ignore that part. No, Blade Keeper's good. I wanted a 2-drop, but not exactly that 2-drop. Yeah, I haven't even played Cat yet.
Break their spirits and their swords. Run them through.
Catalyst is good.
A chill in the air.
Strength and grace, beauty in the blade.
I think I like getting this thing out of being a 1 toughness unit.
Attack the bow. Aha.
These single combats could do some work later on against Anivia. Basically, I'm not sure if this is worth it because of Ruination. I wouldn't normally just play a 5-drop because of Ruination, but I'm playing the Lancer because of Last Breaths. You know, forcing them to have Ruination, and then if they... Okay. So they do have it, but, you know, force them to have it, and then, you know, we still draw another unit because of the Last Breath.
Reporting in?
Ooh. I want to play Katarina in attack, but that's too risky with Ruination. 'Cause then if they have another Ruination, I got nothing. This game has shown the absolute ideal happenings of the War Mother's ramp deck. Multiple Catalyst of Aeons, Ruination, War Mother's Call on turn 8, Ruination on turn 7. Like, this is ideal. This is what they hope for. All right, so let's see. I have 11 mana, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Let's go, Katarina.
Only fools have
Don't kill my Katarina. Don't kill my Katarina, please. Yay, no killing Katarina.
violence solves everything.
Well, unfortunately, we don't get to play Katarina again because they're dead. But, you know, I guess the fortunate part is they're dead. Hey, Dirt Dog, I do not. This is Legends of Runeterra. This game is a lot of fun. I think it's more balanced than Magic, and it's kind of just starting out. There's just one set right now. It's been out in open beta for 2 months, so it's a good time to build collection and everything. It's going to be available on mobile later. I think we get rid of a tracker also. Let's just keep one tracker. I wrote a few weeks ago why in that Google Doc right there why I'm playing this game instead of Magic. But yeah, I recommend checking this game out. This game is awesome. Legends of Runeterra. Yeah, whenever you go to the pairings, it says like the ranking. You said so. Yeah, like after the match, it said that we were 240, and then whenever it went to the next match for the ranking, it said 322. So like the second match, it's kind of delayed a little bit. It hasn't updated your record all the time for those.
I keep step with the heartbeat of Noxus.
Thanks, Dirt Dog. Thank you. Yeah, I hope you give the game a shot. Also. And Frenzied Skitter. They don't have Frenzied Skitter. What? What are they gonna have that's gonna punish me for playing Lauren Proche turn 3?
Strength and grace.
Nothing I can think of.
Play.
Sweet.
Remember why we fight.
So they have 6 mana right now because they haven't spent any yet this game. There's a Jury Rig. I'm glad I gave the 2/1 quick attack. Smart. They also discarded a Get Excited. Well, that was a great turn for them. Yeah, and they have 2 more cards in hand than I do. Wow, that was a great turn.
The dark beckons.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
I will play my part.
The world awaits. Forward.
Yo Storm, what's up? Good evening.
Formation.
Howdy. How are you feeling? You feeling better? You know, I know you were real sick there for a while. How are you feeling? Ah, still sick? I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Run them, report. There.
Master.
Yeah, everything's going good. Today one thing I did was I did a lot of different.
I thought you'd never ask.
Let's play one of these so that I can
One banner.
single combat and so I can have large enough creatures to fight Ezreal. 'Cause Ezreal's really good. And choosing the 4/4 because of Mystic Shot and Get Excited kill the other two creatures. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, so one thing that I actually started doing today is I spent a good amount of time doing like yoga and stretching and stuff like that to kind of help with, you know, like like my back's not the best because of being a full-time streamer, sitting here, you know, at the computer all the time. You know, I don't have like the best posture and stuff like that, and so I feel better today after all of that, and planning on continuing with that kind of stuff. Which one do I want to give a barrier to?
My shield is yours.
I have just just over like the last few days, I've been doing good, just kind of, you know, like walking the dogs and getting some cardio work in and stuff like that, and now,
Show yourself.
with the stretching, that was really good.
You're covered.
You call this a aha.
Speaking of really good, that's Yone.
Just borrow it.
I know, Yone is always so angry.
I'll stop you. Press on.
Won't get past me.
We had half of Yone's health down. I'm glad we just drew the rear guard, so I'm glad I didn't play Bannerman last turn. Bannerman would have whiffed because our top card was the rear guard. When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza pie, that's a Yone.
No.
My shield is yours. Silent as death.
Safeguard our citizens.
So of course I'm planning on just going straight to attacks.
My duty's done.
Ezreal is leveled up.
For the glory of
No! The glory of Demacia. Oh, that would have been good. No, and now they play a Yone and stun both of those.
I'll do better this time.
Well, that was a nightmare.
Your end is my duty. Dishonorable.
They really are blocking the wrong thing with their 6x. They're blocking the 4-3 that can't block. They should be blocking the 4-3 that can block and chump block the one that can't block. Like right now, I just have a 4-2 that can block. I could have a 4-2 that can't block. They would just switch those two. Oh, I didn't update the deck list commands.
Check me out! I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, and they still have another Ezreal. That probably means I'm dead.
One shot, all skill.
Yeah, we're in danger.
No closer.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
If I just don't play, you know, I can't play the Katarina because I can't let them Mystic Shot Katarina. I guess they're just gonna kill me. Like, what if I just didn't play that thing? Then they wouldn't have been able to play Yone, and I would have been able to hit with like 3 other creatures. Yeah, like this. Honestly, like that decision
Hey there, knives.
probably cost me this game.
Out your tongue.
Firing.
Huh. That usually means we're not dead. Like, why did they just bolt me? Do another... I guess that means we're not dead. Okay.
All to our standard.
Why is it burst speed? Yeah, I don't know why they didn't bolt me. I was... Like, they just had the cards in hand that would have killed me. Like, their 2 cards in hand were those? We have a real shot. They messed this up.
No one gets in my way.
I got the goods.
Let the bloodshed begin.
You name it, I'll nick it.
Just try it.
Yeah, I guess those are gonna trade.
What's that you got there? Save me, Luke!
Okay, we don't really have a shot anymore now that they have the 2 units. We got to block. Because this elusive Shadow Assassin.
To the point.
So wait, what's my draw? Is I guess my only draw is single combat that has us survive. So I can't attack here because then the Katarina gets bounced. That's not single combat. It was 2 mana. Close. Oh, that's close. But yeah, if I just didn't play, playing that Vanguard Bannerman cost me that game. If I just don't play the Bannerman, if I just go straight to attacks, yeah, I think we would have won that. Definitely think we would have won that. It was just too tempting. I was definitely planning on going right to attacks, but drawing Bannerman right there just is too tempting. Kind of just like this hand. I could see getting rid of the rear guard. Yeah, I guess we'll just get rid of the rear guard because we got these other things.
Where's my axe?
Alright, well, looks like we get the rear guard back. I'll go ahead and lead with it. It hits harder. And then, like my opponent doesn't know about the tracker, so they're like not playing around tracker from turn 1.
Don't get in my way.
I keep step with the heartbeat of Noxus.
This is mercy.
Strength and grace, beauty in the play.
Is it better to play Protector Tracker? I don't know.
Okay, ready.
That's a pretty fast protege. I also don't really understand how, like, someone pointed this out before, and now it's just like, how does this arm, like, work? Like, where? I guess that's shoulder muscle, that's bicep, that's tricep, that's forearm muscle. There's no elbow, it's just like the elbow's a muscle. Not sure exactly how that all works.
And spice.
Cool. Okay, so we're going to have this attack,
Better this time.
this attack,
To victory.
this, give this, quick attack.
You are toast.
Wait, no, let's just start over. Have you
To the face. Feel the sizzle.
pump that thing up.
Remember why we fight.
I'm sacrificing my 2/1 here to be able to get all this damage in. Right now, that's 11 damage. And 11 damage is lethal. GG's. Okay, I think I need to go here. All right, let's see. Elise Thresh. I'll just keep this. No one drop, but everything else looks pretty good. Yeah, I do like Rearguard and Drummer and Demacia for sure. Those two are good.
I know just
All right, well, good start for our opponent.
they would fall by my blade. Stay away from my pets.
Feel the sizzle!
On down.
Can't fight on an empty stomach.
A morsel of the
Goes to spider.
All right, well, at least we got Elise out of here. It's a good sign. At least we got Elise out here.
I must get out of here. The finest blades for my
I need only one to win.
These old eyes still see far and near.
So 5 mana.
If only Fiora could see me now.
She can. She's not impressed.
Bleh.
Strike quickly, try me.
Run them through. Hard fair.
So I basically wanted to have Prismatic Barrier available. So I'm going to need to repost the Fiora to be able to kill Thresh if they challenge there. Going to need to pump the power up. If they play something first, I get to play Bannerman.
They're out there. I'll spot them.
Tilt. But Bannerman missed, so back to using Repost again. See, the other problem is I don't want to just go Bright Steel Protector and protect this because, yeah, like they're going to want all these things to die to have their Thresh level up. Let's use regular Riposte, not Fiora Riposte. And we'll do some blocking like this. I take 6. All right. This is me taking 6 and Thresh not even leveling up. All right, they're going to draw 2 more cards with these Everos and Sentries.
Light the signal fires.
So many cards. I'm down to 5.
Got your back.
Lady Elise, where are you?
Katarina. Whoops. That was the wrong button. Eight eight. What are we doing over here with an 8/8?
A cut above the rest.
On down.
I guess I'm dead. I can't be an 8/8 right now. Sorry, I'm also trying to work on something else too, but yeah, like I don't have any kind of blocks that help me survive an 8/8.
Two down.
Best case scenario, we draw single combat.
They'll never know what killed them.
Yeah, trample just go. Yeah, just goes through the barrier. So barrier doesn't help.
You won't get past me.
I have to draw single combat again. Darn. Oh, well, I guess... Oh, because now Fiora leveled up, so now Fiora has 4 toughness. So now 8 minus 4 is just, 4. So it's not lethal yet. So that's good. It's good news. Oh, come on.
No going back.
Oh, that's just plain rude. All right, we're 5-2. Lux Heimerdinger. I think I'll get rid of all of these. I could keep the Bright Steel Protector, but it's also my weakest 2-drop. But it is a 2-drop. Yes, I guess we'll keep it. Ugh. Yuck. Really wanted 1-drop, I wanted... like we had the attack token on turn 1, like a Legion rear guard would have been perfect.
Flavor and spice.
Even if I was sent this back, it doesn't look like we would have got a 1-drop.
Feel the sizzle.
So I'm not playing Fiora first because this deck's going to just play the 6-mana spell. And then, you know, I would have just, like, basically not have been able to attack. How do I even play Fiora? Man, can I just not play Fiora now? Hey, snappers.
Eyes bigger.
By my honor, you must die.
I'm on it.
Everything I've worked for.
I really like this Eager Apprentice in this deck. That's a card that I wasn't like playing before, but I think Eager Apprentice is perfect for that deck because you need the 6 mana on turn 3. I think that's perfect. Yes, could have fought with single combat, but I think saving single combat to try to take out Heimerdinger is much more important.
The sun is shining. We should too.
Hmm. Um... It's really hard to determine what to do this turn. Because I want to incentivize them to attack with Lux. Like my better thing is using the Brightsteel Protector and protecting this, but I wanted to incentivize them to attacking with Lux. Hey, Storm. Okay, let's see. All right, so every elite that we play is going to reduce the cost of this. So we have 7.
Save your worlds. We speak with blades.
7 mana. I guess that's going to be
We can do this.
Fiora Blade Keeper. Come on, how do you have more of those?
The finest blades for my list.
Stop having more.
Only one to win. Strike quick shrine.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm just dead. Hey, Zabane's getting the gifted sub. Alright, I'll have to worry about this other thing later. Thank you, Kitty Dexterity. Alright, Zabanks is our first sub of the day.
You're covered.
And round it goes.
These champions are broken.
Made of.
Better! Brighter than before!
My most groundbreaking invention to date.
No more holding back!
We'll have to do for now.
Let's brighten up their day.
Oh, please.
Okay. So we have no challengers to try to take out Heimerdinger or Lux. Wish we had some more.
Got your back.
But even more mana. Come on. My plan there was to try to play Katarina twice. That's what I was going to be doing with the other 7 mana, which is why I played that first. Is because I'm going to play Katarina, be able to attack, play Katarina again, attack again. I felt that Katarina was our best shot. Alright, so single combats will actually stay. We'll keep one. Kinda wanna keep both though. Like single combats are things that are really good at killing Braum.
You won't get past me. I'll do better this time.
Oh, we'll play this.
Reporting in?
Also, don't think they'll play too many blockers.
Oh, I can't
Yeah,
wait.
see, like I'll trade one of these for I'll trade
Come here, darling.
this for that. Like that's a good trade.
Is that all?
So I'm glad I did play that pre-combat.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Darn it. So yeah, so I passed there because I wanted them to challenge, and then I use single combat. But then the problem with passing is if they just do nothing.
Break their spirits and their swords.
I'll try anyway.
Hey Hada, good evening. I was like, it's a nice Friday that feels like every other day these days since we don't go outside anymore.
We should be friends.
Yeah, the days just are kind of all the same. Alright, I'm gonna try to have these two fight. Gonna try to kill Braum this way. They can, like, this is actually probably just a bad single combat. I should probably just be using the 5/4 because Braum doesn't have any power. But like, they can have the Take Heart that gives Braum +3/+3 that makes this card not do anything. If they have the Take Heart with the 5/4, we would still kill Braum. They do have Take Heart. I should have used the 5/4 then. Yeah, I should have just used the 5/4. So I was talking through it. Alright, I need to...
It is easy, see?
Yeah, I wish I would have just fought here. I messed that up. Don't really know what the play is now. I guess it's this thing. Next turn at 7 mana, I can play Katarina and Bannerman together.
Let me show you what I can do.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to win now that I didn't kill Braum. They may have had more mana after the Take Heart. I just wish I would have done that completely differently though.
Friend, show me your best. Look how we have grown.
Never play fair. I'm not done.
For the honor of my house.
So now Brahm's a 310.
A symbol worth fighting.
Single combat was my best possible draw. It's a good one. Yeah, best possible draw.
Soldiers, to me!
They obviously just have all, like, they have all spells in hand. This is going to make this even more difficult to pull off. Because they have all spells in hand, because they just haven't been playing units last turn or this turn with all their mana. Okay, I didn't want them to be able to use more take hearts, and you know, if I fight with the smaller thing, I don't want them to be able to use take hearts and keep it alive. We learned that lesson the hard way. So like now, you know, we can tussle with
Waste my time.
a 5/5 and some 3/2s. That's not so bad.
Side by side, into battle!
New recruit reporting in.
Always 2 steps ahead.
Just haven't been playing anything these last few turns. Like what do they have? They're just not playing anything. I guess Culling Strikes? And that's their second Culling Strike, so they may have a third. So how does, like, I feel like it's okay that Purify does not work on works on champions from removing their keywords, but it should be able to remove buffs. I could see that. I could see Purify just removing buffs from champions. Like resetting the champion's power and toughness. But yeah, not removing any of the keywords or things that the champion does that makes it special. I could see that. Okay, 6 and 3. It's definitely a very good record. We haven't really done much with Katarina. We'll try keeping Katarina here.
See the Demacian border from here.
I keep step with the heartbeat of Noxus.
My shield is yours.
I don't want the sentry to have just an easy block on one of these. Especially, you know, like the Bannerman can pump them both up.
For the homestead.
Okay.
Raise the banner. Lift our spirits.
These are mana. So I have 2 spell mana right now. Like that's like you have your normal mana, then like they didn't use that too, so it got banked for later for spell mana. So if you don't use your normal mana, it gets banked. This is turn 5, so we both have 5, but they played a spell that ramped them up 1, so they get 6. And I get 5.
Show them the might of Noxus.
Yeah, spells are non-creatures. You know, you have just like just like magic, you have creatures and spells. Yeah, and so like this is like a bank that you can have up to 3 extra mana in the bank for spells if you have unused mana. So that makes that has that adds some more strategy to the game of like, you know, sometimes you don't want to use all of your mana because you want to bank an extra mana for the next turn, and situations like that.
The rounds are born with blades in hand.
Correct. Yep.
Our strength is yours.
Yeah. Yeah, How's right. Yeah, like because of the banked spell mana, it allows control decks to be able to catch up and everything. So it's not just who curves out the best every single game. It's not just about that, because you can really catch up. You know, like if you don't play anything on turn 1 or turn 2, you can play a 6 mana spell on turn 3 and have something powerful.
Never play fair.
They're out there. I'll spot them. Another soul.
Without mercy.
Alright, I'm gonna block this thing in barrier. The Katarina strikes, levels up, returns to hand.
Violence solves everything.
Smell that? A fight's a cooking.
Remember why we fight.
My steel is yours.
Can't fight on an
Alright, gonna have... So damage happens from left to right, so I'm pulling their life linker all the way over to the right. This right now would be 9 damage. If this happens just like this. Drain for 3. Alright, well, we'll have this fight this thing. They still get to... They'll still gain the 3 life from the Soul Gorger, but the Soul Gorger will be dead. And I'll keep my 2-1 alive. Oh, they're gonna Withering Wail. Yeah, they're gonna Withering Wail. I can't stop.
No going back.
I can't stop Withering Wail though.
Formation.
Hand to the face. No one goes hungry.
This is our homeland.
So I had the War Chefs pump up the Katarina because I thought it was pretty unlikely that they would block the Katarina. But yeah, you know, we get that extra attack. So every time we play Katarina, we get to attack. Or we get an attack token. So this is their turn. Normally.
Never.
Yep, this is the battleground. You place your creature there, it's attacking or blocking. Everything goes in Alright, but I still have an attack token. I get to play this. It's a 4/4 there at 3. Everything is like in lanes. There's no double blocking. Like you have 6 you can have 6 units or 6 creatures either in your battlefield or like in your, you know, like regular zone or the attack zone. You can it only goes up to 6 slots, and for each attacker there can only be 1 blocker. But the damage you deal isn't healed unless you have a creature with regeneration, which those are very rare. But you know, if you have a 6/6 and you block it with a 4/4, then the 6/6 will be a 6/2 for good, and it doesn't heal at the next turn. So then the next turn you can block the 6/2 with a 2/2 and trade with it. GG's. Yep, there's a Wrath of God. Yeah, and so then there's and so with that, if you take that scenario, then if you play a card that let's say that happens, you have your 6/6, it gets blocked by a 4/4, now it's a 6/2. If you have something that gives it +1/+1 until end of turn, so it turn it into like a 7/3 until end of turn. At the end of turn, it will actually just be a 6/3. Like that other pump doesn't go away because it could, you know, you can use like pump spells that only supposed to last until end of turn to kind of heal your creatures and raise their toughness permanently if they're damaged. Yeah, I agree. It is kind of unintuitive that creatures heal damage at end of turn. You're like, why would it heal? It just took damage. That's hurt. But there we go. All right, so that's Katarina Challenger. So we went 7-3. We didn't use Katarina a ton, but that last game we did. We got to use Katarina that last game, so that was sweet. Legion Drummer and Legion Rearguard both looked very good in the Demacia shell, giving the Demacia deck another good 1-drop to go with Tracker with a 3/2 and getting another good 2-drop that you want to play on turn 2. You know, so it's basically a second copy of War Chefs in here. That felt really powerful. Was Katarina better than other champions? Maybe not. Maybe just playing Garen would be better than playing Katarina. But, you know, I'm looking for more spots that we can play Katarina, and this is one right here. So those of y'all watched on YouTube, if you have a Katarina deck, like a dedicated Katarina deck, let me know in the comments over there on YouTube. You know, feel free to put your deck list in the chat if you're trying out Katarina yourself. All right, besides that, hit that like button. And other thing is, if you want, donation decks are $10. If you do want to see your deck, or if you want me to build any specific deck, $10 donations. There's a link down below in the YouTube channel. All right, but thank you so much for watching some Katarina Challenger, and I'll see you for the next video.